Number 6 says, a government approved the construction of a new railway line connecting major cities. Nice. Oh, but it's built by a private company, funded partly through taxation. Okay. It will create many jobs. That's good. People living on the routes are worried about harm to the environment. That's bad, and that's a negative externality. Which concepts are directly involved in this statement? Let's see. Not a public corporation. So the answer cannot be A. And the question doesn't say anything about excess demand. So the answer cannot be A. B, government subsidies and perfect competition. Also did not say anything about perfect competition. In fact, maybe it's a new railway. Maybe there are other railway lines connecting the major cities, but this might be a monopoly. So anyway, the answer can't be B. There are no government subsidies. They're paying, let's see, we built by a private, but funded partly through taxes. Oh, there are subsidies, but there's no perfect competition. C, the market system and income distribution. Did not say anything about income distribution. This is a market system, but there's nothing about income distribution. So the answer must be D, private benefit, built by a private company. They'll make some profit. Oh, and external cost, which is the harm to the environment. So the answer for 6 must be D. Now we can do number 7. Here's the supply curve for a good. Oh, good. It's an elasticity problem. This should be easy. Let's see. I need a marker. Yeah, got one. Okay. What is the price elasticity of supply when the price rises from 2 to 4? Remember, price elasticity, it's price elasticity of supply. So PES equals percent change in quantity supplied divided by the percent change in price. And here that's, the percent change in price is 100, right? There's a 100% increase in price from 2 to 4. And let's see, the quantity supplied increased from 20 to 30. The difference is 10 divided by 20, which is 50. So 50 divided by 100 is 0.5. Answer must be B for 7. Those are pretty easy, right? Elasticity is an inverted slope or gradient. The quantity is on top and the price, the Y, is on the bottom. Wow, I need to clean my board again. Number 8, what is a function of the central bank? Accept deposits from the public. No, you cannot deposit your money in the central bank. Central banks do not determine tax rates. The government does. And the government determines or decides monetary policy, but the central bank has the tools to effect monetary policy. So yes, the central bank implements monetary policy. I think the answer is C. And D is wrong for similar reasons to the reason that A is wrong. Central banks are the bank for that government. They don't accept deposits from the public. They don't lend to businesses. It is the bank for the government. It takes deposits from the government. So number 9. What is likely to lead to an increase in the wages of university lecturers? And first answer, maybe an increase in demand for university, an increase in demand for college degrees. Let's see, A is an increase in the fringe benefits provided to university lecturers. No, that is an increase in wages, isn't it? Or it's an increase in compensation. B, an increase in the tuition fees paid by university students. That's possible. I like B, but tuition might increase due to costs increasing. So I like B. Let's take a look at C. Government policies reducing the length of the training for university lecturers. No, that will not lead to an increase in the wage, because reducing the training for university lecturers will make the supply more elastic and probably increase the supply. So wages would probably fall in C. D says increased demand from students to study at university. This looks better than B. So the answer is D. The reason is because this is certain, and we can do the supply and demand for labor, and this is wages. Let's see, this is like an increase in the demand for the product. So if there's an increase in the demand for the product, which is college lectures, for example, the supply is PhD, the doctor, right? Oh, PhD, the doctor, then that might increase wages. So the answer for 9 is D. How about